Namaste, beautiful yogis, and welcome to day 3 of your 10-minute yoga challenge for 30 days for beginners, interval yoga challenge. And I will prepare you for a beautiful journey ahead of you. So stick with it, come back to it tomorrow, and let's get started today. I will start with one of my favorite poses today, and one that you will have to do a lot when you do my classes, but I promise you, you'll love it. And it's side plank. So come down onto your mat, come into the plank that we learned yesterday, and from here you will take your right foot in front of you and turn onto your side. So left hand is on the ground and your left wrist is exactly underneath your left shoulder. Very important. So always align your shoulder over the wrist. Spread the fingers open the way we learned yesterday. Lift your hips high and bring your right hip on top of the left. So there is no twisting here and all of those misalignments and such. You're going to align your hips, pull the belly in, and really feel your sides working. This is going to trim your waistline actually. It will make your waistline smaller and it will really engage your core muscles, improve your digestion. It will really help you with a lot of metabolic processes and it will be really beneficial to your overall fitness journey. And from here, keep lifting, keep the hips on top of each other. Try not to collapse on your shoulder. Definitely don't collapse on your shoulder. So there is none of this and none of this and the shoulder collapsing. You're really strong here in your stance. If you need to take a break, take a break. Lift. If you can give me a full side plank for a moment, give me a full side plank. You might be shaking, that's okay. And great. Back to plank. Changing sides. Bring your left foot in front of you. Side plank. Really lifting here. And really making sure that the shoulder is over the wrist. Lifting the hips. Flex your foot here. Pull the belly in, really contracting your belly. Maybe give me a full side plank where your feet are coming, you're extending the left foot or even stacking the feet on top of each other. Beautiful, and back to plank. And from here, we are going to walk the feet to the front of the mat. Exhale, bow down in a forward bend, soft bend in your knees. And straighten the back, look ahead of you and come all the way up to standing. Exhale the hands over your heart and coming to the front of your mat. From here, you will take wide step back with your right foot, 2 to 3 feet wide, and you will open your right foot slightly out. You will align your left heel to your right arch of the foot, and from here you will externally rotate your right hip so that your hips are facing the wall to your side, and we'll open the arms out, left hand leading. Keep opening that right hip, reach way ahead of you, and lower the left hand somewhere onto your left shin bone. Right hand reaching, no tension in the shoulders. Lengthen both sides of your torso here. So your hand might want to be above your knee or below the knee, but I want you to lengthen both sides of the torso here while opening that right hip. And hold here using your core to stabilize you here. And using your legs the entire time, so your legs are really active and working. Your heels, your arches of your feet are lifting. You're really working and engaging every part of your body here, really lengthening to the crown of the head. The hands are reaching away from each other, and let's reach with the right hand over the head. Excellent. Coming up, engaging the core and pivoting on the heels. Opposite side. From here, reach way ahead of you. Keep opening. Now the left hip is opening. You're rotating it externally. Reach way ahead of you and lower down and lengthen to the crown of the head. And breathe. The shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. You don't want any of that. Look up towards your extended arm. Engaging the core, come up steady and strong. Face the front of your mat and come to the front of your mat. From here, we'll inhale the hands all the way over the head and exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look ahead of you, hands on the shin bones. You can bend your knees slightly and look ahead of you. Bring the hands on the ground and step into our familiar plank. From here, you're going to drop the knees on the ground, lower down onto your belly, and we are going to take cobra. So elbows are tucking into the rib cage, lengthening the tailbone down towards the heels. Look up and keep the shoulders away from the ears. Excellent. From here, lower down, tuck your toes under, and we'll go into our familiar downward facing dog. So lift yourself up and push your body up all the way in the air so that you can take downward facing dog. And hold here, spreading the fingers wide open and pressing the heels down while lifting the tailbone high. Pulling the belly in. Excellent. Look between your hands and walk your feet between the hands. Forward bend. Bend the knee slightly if you need to, and exhale here. Look ahead of you, straight back, and come all the way up to standing, hands over the heart. And we are going to finish off with another pose. From here, you take the right leg back, taking a nice wide stance one more time. This time, hips are facing forward, completely forward, directly forward. Make sure both hips are equal distance from the wall in front of you, and you will bend your left knee here, keeping the right hip internally rotating. Bend the left knee here and reach over the head. Alright, so this is warrior one. Holding warrior one, pressing into the back heel, again heel to arch alignment, and the legs are working, the shoulders are relaxing, hands are reaching up, and holding here slightly. We'll get deeper into the poses and the explanations of the poses, but for now, try to create ease in your body and just follow the moves and get feedback from your body. What feels right, what feels kind of odd, and just kind of assess how things feel in your body. Stay safe and do the things that feel natural to your body. Yoga is very natural to our bodies. Great. From here, step forward and take the other leg back. Left foot steps back, left foot slightly in, right heel to left foot arch, and from here we're going to bend the right knee. The knee should only come over the ankle and not over the toes, and we're going to press that right hip back and left hip forward and reach up, holding warrior one. Really lengthening here and feel the strength of this pose, lifting the arches of your feet and spreading the toes open. Excellent. So this is warrior one. We'll come back to it during the 30 days, but you were introduced to one of the main poses in yoga. Step forward, hands over the heart. Namaste. Good job.